Liam, the start of yet another new season, and clearly you're looking forward to it.
Absolutely, Adrian, because I think it's going to be maybe one of the biggest and best we've had for many, many years. And I say that basically because we've had some big high-profile signings, the big four as I refer to them as. We've had plenty of movement in the transfer market over the close season, but the four I'm referring to is Nacho Novo, the Spanish international, well known, former Rangers star, and then with the two lads who've come to Linfield, former Northern Ireland internationals. And I say former, they may still make a comeback for Northern Ireland as yet. Roy Carroll, the goalie, and Sammy Clingan. And then if we go to Glenavon, they've just signed the mercurial Paddy McCourt, the Derry Pele as they call him, fabulous footballer. Those are all high-profile players. They've joined the Irish League, I think, all at the one time. And what a great season to look forward to.
You mentioned the high-profile signings, and whenever you mention them, they've gone to the Blues, they've gone to the Glenavon, they've gone to Glentoran, but no real high-profile signings for Crusaders, the defending champions.
Well, they may beg to differ because some of these, there's been quite a lot of negativity as well surrounding the big four, as I term them, and they're saying, is this one last hurrah for these boys, or is it one large brown envelope, a last brown envelope, last chance saloon? I totally disagree. I think they'll bring so much to the Irish League, but Crusaders, as I say, would beg to differ because they've been busy as well. They always say when you're ahead is the best time to strengthen, Adrian. Crusaders are double league champions. They've won it for the last two seasons. They look on course again to maybe take it to a third title in a row and set more records at Seaview. But they were busy during the close season as well. Michael Galt, well-known local footballer, moved there. Former Linfield, former Portadown's gone there. Philip Lowry, talented lad who I brought into senior football at Institute, he's gone there. David Cushley, the dead ball specialist, free kick specialist from formerly Ballymena United. And all of those lads have joined Crusaders in the close season, and they have a squad now that, to be honest, is the best in the league.
What I meant to say about Crusaders was the fact that they would look at these other high-profile signings maybe as a way to try and buy the league, whereas they, as you say, have been they've been building steadily for the past couple of seasons, and their squad really is very, very strongly.
Oh, without doubt, I still think they've got the strongest squad. They have strength and depth. In fact, I was talking to a leading staff member at Seaview, and he was telling me that they have now tirelessly worked to achieve what they've now nearly got, and that's quality replacements for each and every position. And I think the only one where they feel they still lack a quality replacement for is Jordan Owens, the big striker up front. And he's a big commanding figure. He's a big lad, he has a presence. They don't think they have anybody that can fill his boots if he would go out injured or suspended. In every other position they have quality replacements. And that's what all good teams must aspire to do, Adrian. If you have any aspirations whatsoever of lifting the major trophies, you've got to have strength and depth. I covered their last game. They just oozed quality from front to back. And you know, when I look at potential league champions, and that's the blue ribbon event, obviously everybody wants to be league champions, and when I look for potential league champions, rather than look for strengths, it's much easier to look for weaknesses because they're full of strengths. And when you look for weaknesses, and I look at the Crusaders team, I can't see any, honestly. From goalie to number 11 and then to the bench, I can't see a weak player. I can't see a poor Irish League player. Whereas if I look at some of the other teams, I still see an odd wee weakness. And I think that's the difference in being league champions and being one of the also-rans.